Welcome back to Seth Plays Spelunky 2. Usually I do these in batches of 2, but after that last one, I took a breather. I took a minute to myself to reflect. Think about where I've come from, where I've gotten to the point where, and let's just check it out real quick. Let's just look at it. Let's just see, because I was doing terribly. 19-17. That is a positive KDR against Quillback, the King Caveman himself. I'm doing good. I am feeling good about that. I'm going to continue to up that KDR. Dying on the mines is not going to happen. We are on to new things. We are on to new... we are in a new... what's the word I want to use? A new... I want to say enterprise, but that doesn't feel right. Oh boy. This is awful. I've died on the mines. I just got overwhelmed trying to think of what I wanted to say. These moles, man. We don't restart though. 2 HP gone is not a problem. I have learned from Spelunky 1, and I haven't even gotten the Ankh. But listen, anybody who's played Spelunky 1 knows you don't really need that much HP on these early levels, because you're just going to end up sacrificing yourself and going back down to 4, being humbled. Look at that. Clean. Absolutely clean. Don't look at my health bar. Let's see. If we get ropes, we're using 2. If we get ropes, we're using 2, and that's what happened. Man, look at the... She's leaving her calling card on the top. Let's reconnect with Liz Mutton here. I don't know if I can just whip the top one. So I would love it if this guy would come out. There we go. Now he'll probably just go back in right away. Not quite. Maybe I can just get him, because I just don't want to deal with him. Nope. Alright. Get our cat. Be on our way. Slaughter some creatures, create new ones, free them from their porcelain prisons. Just launch our beloved house cat straight into the sky. I think this is time to cook another bomb. There we go. That's 2 for 2 on that. That is called progress. Dropping this key off immediately. Let's find out. After we do this, we'll go back, we'll get our cat, we'll find out if this is a bad day to be a shopkeeper. Honestly, being a shopkeeper just generally seems kind of shitty. No offense if you are one or if you know one. I don't mean like it deserves less respect. I mean that I personally would hate being it, just because, like, one, I'm a pretty introverted person, and I would not like being in a situation where I'm forced to be the only one to interact with a customer or something like that. Listen, I want your gold. You can live, but I want the gold. Being forced to be the only one to interact with a customer just seems like it would be a pain, and having to like worry about how many things you're selling. I'm mainly thinking of like not being like a boutique shop, but being like a gas station attendant, like someone who works inside of a gas station, who would then have to worry, like, people aren't buying enough Mars bars or whatever. I swear I'm a young man. People aren't buying enough Enough cheap snacks, beef jerky. They're not getting our gas station made hot dogs. This could go poorly, but instead it went great. So let's go ahead and bring them both. I think this is going to be an opportunity. Just drop him off. There we go. I do want the money. Well, excuse me. I have yet again disrespected the spined lizards and have paid the price. And that is absolutely fair. Alright, let's keep going. We're talking about working in a gas station because what I want to say is that while it seems like it would be shitty, you know, having to worry about inventory, having to worry about people not buying enough, you know, nerds ropes and gas station sushi, where they're like, people say that it makes them sick, but it's like, we get good sushi, we get great fish, we go to the fish market every day, we drive 80 miles to get there if we live in the middle of the country, and we, you know, we put a lot of care into it. No, I don't want to worry about that. I don't want to worry about, you know, making sure that I'm stocked up on t-shirts for the occasional time where someone has a big date coming up and they've accidentally vomited on their own t-shirt out of nervousness. I don't know. I'm not talking from experience. But one thing I will say is that working at a gas station in like the like one of those last stop gas stations, one of those ones where it's like, you know, its only customer base is people that are on a road trip or truckers. Like, one of those places seems like it would be extremely chill. Like, it would just be, like, super cozy, kind of. Like, just most of the time, you're just there completely alone, just vibing. Maybe you're at one of the ones that also sells, souvenirs. That's pretty cool. Come on. Let me on the turkey. There's like ones I've been to because I have relatives that live. Oh, I see Kali down there. I see my queen. Give me your key though. What you got? What you got for me this time? Ooh, 2 chests and a pot? 2,700. Pretty much the standard. That's pretty much all you get. Not enough even for one turkey when he's selling them, which is honestly a little rude now that I'm thinking about it this way. Now that I've kind of thought it all through. Alright, I mean, this is an absolute nightmare. Just send that guy off. We've killed the dog. That's how it goes. Huh. Get him out of here. Just send him down there. Alright, shopkeeper. Brings me no pleasure to do this because I can't feel pleasure. As Liz Mutton as well. But you are deceased. I've come in here to get your money for who knows what reason. Actually, you know what? I should get this guy. Wake up. My goon. We have a Batman to kill. My god. I don't know why I took the freeze ray in the first place. Well, you kind of got in the way of my bullets. I'm not going to blame you because I know that you are an absolute idiot. Ah, you hate to do it. You hate to leave it, but time was of the essence. Now we're doing good on, extremely good on bombs. To the point where it's not even a big deal. It's not even a big deal if we end up blowing up some bombs fighting the shopkeepers. Alright, it seems like that is not the way. I love seeing the statue, though. I'm trying to think. I don't think it's up there. So I think it is down here. Just drop down here, clear this guy out, clear this guy out. And then I've got paste. So let's just see. No, I just made it easier for him to escape. Will he, though? Pretty scary. And yet I've succeeded. And I've gotten a cape out of it. I believe I've successfully dropped my my key down there. I just have to deal with this guy, who has no chance of just killing himself, so that's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna have to use some bombs here. Tried to make it work a little bit better than it did. Come on, you gotta jump over, though. Kind of an essential part. You got it. You got it. You can jump over a 2-block tall gap or wall. You can do it. What if I'm over here? Will that get you to come on? Does not seem like it. I mean, he can definitely, like, get up and over. I think I'm gonna try wasting a rope and see if that brings me joy. Of course, now you come out. I'm extremely low on time here. I've gotten the eye. For whatever good that's gonna do me. Let's just take a look. We're out. Okay, we've done it. And we are on 1-4 yet again. Here we go. Spike shoes. We do not have spike shoes, which means... But we're also extremely content in terms of bombs. So basically what I'm thinking about here is the fact that should we shoot this guy, which I fully plan on doing, he's gonna blow up because we're gonna accidentally blow up the bomb bag that he's got on him. But because I've already got plenty, that's up in the KDR. This guy does not stand a chance on us. And now we just have one shopkeeper standing in our way between us and making it to the forest floor again. And just like that, we're there. We are there. Okay. Gotta play this nice and easy. That is Yang, who I'll buy his shop out. Absolutely, I will. Did that not anger Yang? He was unaffected, which is good. I was afraid that the mosquito would have aggroed him. So the mosquito can just tell where I am through the walls, which I guess is how mosquitoes operate. They can just smell your blood. And I'm one of the type to have some of the most delicious blood to a mosquito. Let's buy this guy out, support a local business. Earned. You know what? Let's just... I do have paste already, so killing that guy is not super important. But, I mean, this is essentially just 3 more HP for me. Which, as I said, is not super important. At this point in the game. Post this point, way more important. But for now, doesn't make a big difference. Still happy to have it for when I do things like that. Take that glue and let's head over here. And then head back over here. Did not see that spike trap, but, you know, thankfully we killed all those turkeys. Not gonna make that mistake again. At this point, since we are on the bottom floor, and I'm not gonna have to go back up, but we are also running short on time, so we gotta do this quick. So I'm going to just drop the cat off right there. There, get him. I got him. Great. Extremely good. I pressed the wrong button. I don't know why I would, but I did. We're on our way. I knew that was a possibility. I don't know, I still get like, I still get nervous when I'm on this floor. And I definitely shouldn't, but that's kind of like part of the game, you know, because you kind of you're not used to dealing with certain floors. So that's kind of where the game gets you. So it is near here. No. It is just somewhere in the vicinity. But is it up? Is it over here? Is it here? Huh. I think if I kind of can get him to scoot on over this way. He will eventually just die from poison. If you could kill the snake, that would be even better. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. I see that there's a machete in the wall there. Not sure how that ends up happening. Whew. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. Where is it? It's up. It is indeed up. Throw another bomb because I've got plenty. Now, on the one hand, you may say you gotta watch your HP. You are on the verge of death, and you'd be right. But on the other hand, I would die from anything. If I was, you know, in this shop... If I was in this shop with more HP, I would still die from a single shotgun from the shop. That's 3 down. Oh, scared me. Scared me, my goon friend. Is that guy alive? No, that guy's dead. I don't know what triggered them to activate, but I appreciate it. Now I might be able to even get the dog out of this. Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder. I don't want to shoot that way. I would like those bombs. I will if I have to. Okay. Now he's gonna go back that way. He's gonna come this way. Sir? I only have a minute left. That's tragic. That's that 1 HP problem. I should have just been a little bit more patient. I saw that he was down and I went for it. Alright, let's do another one. We're gonna do a quick one. We are going to do a quick one. And I'm making it out of the mines almost every time. I also feel like that's not good enough at this point. Now that I'm dying on the subsequent floor in such stupid ways. But the first step to progress is failure. That's what I've always said. No one's ever said it to me. I've just said it. I just kind of came up with it. Seemed like a good thing, and now people will ask me, can I use that thing that you say on my Instagram posts? And I'm like, you know what, go for it. While they're all just on there, I gotta take this opportunity because I hate the moles. I truly hate them. So if this is just a way to just take them down, you love to see it. Trapped with nowhere to go. Come on. I had him. Okay, so since we are on a new run, we're going to grab the ghost pot. We do have to be moving quickly. So maybe... Well, here's my thinking. If I have the ghost pot, then that means that I'll be able to buy... Let's just place this guy right down there. Oh, ho, ho, not today, Ghost. Not today, Casper. We out here. By the way, you ever, I feel like Casper was like an absolute staple of like the early 2000s, 90s era. But like, and this could be untrue, but I wonder if like the younger generation, like the Gen Zs out there, if they just have no interaction with Casper at all. Like if he's not the friendly ghost that had a movie in which he was like just like a kid that... I'm trying to remember what that movie was even about, because I remember, he had like the siblings in the house, and there was a girl in it whose name I don't remember, of course, who he liked. So it was like his job was to haunt a family, but he didn't want to because he was friendly. Was that the whole plot? I don't know. The main point is, Casper kind of sucked, but he would be on like he would be on everything. He would be on Scooby-Doo. He had a movie. He had an animated show that was on children's cartoon morning on like WB or whatever. And like his whole thing was that he was a ghost, but he was nice. He didn't like have, as far as I remember, he didn't have like an ability or like some sort of villain even that was after him. It was just like, this guy's a ghost. Well, it was probably like people wouldn't want a ghost in their house, no matter how friendly they are. And that was just like the long and the short of it of like why he had problems. Like the conflict in each episode was just brought about by people being like, listen, I understand you may be a nice guy and all, but I'm legitimately trying to live here. I have a wife. You know, I want to turn the reason you're trapped in here, whatever trauma has created the need for a ghost, I'm planning on turning that into a sex dungeon. So I'm gonna need you to kind of skedaddle, buddy. And then he would like haunt them. You know, I'm really just trying to remember. I'm trying to remember like the plot of the Casper cartoon, which I did not watch much, and I am pretty much just basing it off of the title alone and trying to come up with like what the conflict is. And that's just, I mean, directly, it's just not gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna figure this out. But if I were making Casper, that would certainly be what it would be. It would just be like, families don't want a ghost, no matter how friendly he is, and then his job is to convince them that he's friendly, no matter what. And wow, that didn't work. Huh. I thought that would blow up more than one. I have enough bombs, so part of me is like, I should do it. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I want the bomb cooking practice. Whoop! Ah, I missed the timing. Not gonna do more than one though. Doing like surprisingly solid on money. Take this arrow with me so we can go on. But yeah, I'm like pretty much just trying to remember what Casper the Friendly Ghost cartoon was about. Like not even the movie. Just based off the title alone. That was good though. Get this guy out of here. Bring my dog with me. Solid. Good. Good. And then I think like what it would be is, you know, he would be able to, I don't know, kind of listen in on conversations. And, you know, he would essentially just eavesdrop and invade the family's privacy to the point that he could solve, like, simple disputes that plague all television shows, where it's just, like, the only problem is that one of the people was not explaining their feelings or, like, providing critical information that would explain certain actions. That's truly most conflict on TV, where it's just like, why didn't you just like explain yourself, or like say what you were doing, or like say how you were feeling? And that's it for you. All right, I think I can only. I've missed so many times against this guy that I can only do it for a little bit longer. Or not at all. You know that's gonna hurt the KDR, but you know what? An attempt was made on this episode. I'm getting better. I mean, I should have given up on fighting this guy after missing so many times, but you know, that KDR, I mean, it's screaming to me. It wants me to be at a higher number than I'm at. And I want it too, which is why I'm after it. And I'm going to keep doing that. Um, some tragic losses. So close to completing the black market there. Just needed to have a little bit more patience, but I was worried about the ghost. Yeah, I feel like I am getting way better. I don't die on the mines as much. If I'm dying on the mines, I'm dying to the boss, which is the best place to die, even though I don't want to die on the mines anymore. And I'm making it to the black market consistently, which means I'm making my way through the forest. But it's been a while since I've beat Olmec, and that's gonna be the plan. I'm gonna play it nice and safe. I'm gonna beat Olmec. I'm gonna make it to the fish level. I'm going to make it past the fish level. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see more to this game, and I'm ready for it. And that's what's gonna happen. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed watching. I appreciate you stopping by since this is a completely new channel. And I hope that I was able to provide some entertainment for you. And that's going to do it for today's episode. I will be back, same place, same time, tomorrow with another Spelunky attempt. So I will see you then. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.